Once upon a time, in the shade of a great Bodhi tree, the Blessed One, the Buddha, sat surrounded by seekers who had traveled far to hear his wisdom. The morning sun painted the sky with soft gold, and a hush of reverence filled the air. One of the disciples, burdened by sorrow, approached and bowed deeply. "Master," he said, "life feels heavy with pain. Sometimes it seems unbearable. Is there a law, a truth that can guide me through and perhaps save my life?" The Buddha opened his eyes, calm as a still lake, and spoke with a gentle voice. "Yes, my son, there is a law. Not a law written on stone or enforced by kings, but a law woven into the fabric of existence. It is the law of impermanence. Understand this and it will save your life." The disciple furrowed his brow. "Impermanence? How can change save me when change itself brings so much suffering?" The Buddha smiled. "Listen carefully. All things that arise, every joy, every sorrow, every body, every breath will one day pass away. It is the nature of the world. Because people cling to what cannot last, they suffer. When you fight the truth of impermanence, you drown in sorrow. But when you embrace it, you find freedom." He then told a story. In a distant kingdom, there lived a wise king who had a ring with an inscription hidden inside. He told his ministers, "This ring contains a truth that will bring peace in times of joy and courage in times of despair. But it must only be read when the heart is troubled." Years later, the king was defeated in battle. Chased by enemies, he fled into the forest and in despair remembered the ring. He opened it and read, "This too shall pass." The words calmed him. His fear melted, for he realized his suffering would not last forever. He escaped, rebuilt his kingdom, and lived with serenity. The Buddha looked at his disciple. "Do you see? Happiness and sorrow, victory and defeat, life and death, none remain. To know this law is to be unshaken by the storms of life. You no longer cling desperately to pleasure, nor do you despair endlessly in pain. You walk the middle path, free from chains." Tears welled in the disciple's eyes. "Master, I understand now. If I hold to this law, I cannot be destroyed by despair, nor deceived by fleeting joy." The Buddha placed his hand upon the disciple's shoulder. "Yes, remember always, impermanence is not your enemy. It is your greatest teacher. It reminds you to love without attachment, to live without fear, and to let go when the time comes. This law, if understood deeply, will save your life." The wind rustled through the Bodhi tree as if echoing the eternal truth. And from that day, the disciple carried the law of impermanence in his heart, walking with peace no matter where life led him.